Hey guys, it's me Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is the first day of the NBA season. I hope you guys are even half as excited as I am to finally watch the Orlando Magic win an NBA Finals championship. That season starts today. Well, technically, they're not playing today, but you know what I mean. All of our tools are live on the PlayerProps.ai app. And if you're like, well, what tools would that be, Travis? Well, let me go through everything we got for you. We have an NBA moneyline predictor for the first time ever, an NBA total predictor for the first time ever, an NBA spread predictor for the first time ever. We have NBA betting splits, betting trends to see what the public's betting on either side of either bet. That's for the first time ever. We have NBA team data for the first time ever. So there's 5 new tools for you guys that you did not see last season. And then, of course, we brought back the flagship tools, the most popular ones, the NBA player prop predictor and the NBA prize picks predictor. And yeah, we're just incredibly excited for the season. So what we're going to do for the show is we're going to find some stuff that we like. We're not going to solely focus on props now that we have some new tools. We're just going to find something that looks really good in case we can't find anything on the props. If you are not in the Discord yet, first off, that's something you should be doing. I would actually say stop watching this video and get in there so you don't forget about it. There's an insane amount of value in that Discord that we have, but there's also an NBA ban list. The NBA ban list does not reset at the end of the season, the start of new season, so still pay attention to the things that we do not bet on because they are just things that don't hit enough for you to waste your money on. So pay attention to it's called the NBA ban list inside of the Discord. But yeah, simple as that. PlayerProps.ai. If you don't have the app yet, download it. Get in the Discord. If you are going to be taking NBA betting even slightly more serious this season, you got to do the free stuff. If you're not doing the free stuff, you can't complain when you lose money because that's on you. If you don't want to be able to complain, if you want to be able to win more and lose less, you have to. You have to. It is mandatory for you to do the free stuff. If you're not doing the free stuff, then you don't care. That's just facts. So free stuff again. Subscribing to the free YouTube channel, downloading the free PlayerProps.ai app, creating a free PlayerProps.ai account on the app, syncing your app account to the community Discord, which is also, again, free to join. All those things, free to do, so do them. Let's see what we got here for today. There's only 2 games today, Boston and Knicks, and then the Lakers and the Wolves. Boston coming off, of course, their NBA championship. I already know. I'm hoping you guys already know what I'm going to say about these handful of first picks here. But if you don't, if you're new here, hey, welcome. There's something that we call baby lines. Baby lines, we've been talking about it with receiving yards and rushing yards for NFL all season long so far. Still applies to basketball as well. Now, this is a personal preference. If you want to do exactly what I like to do, we fade baby lines. Does that mean that if you really, really want to go over 8.5 points for Peyton Pritchard, more power to you. I do not like lines that are so low that I'm pretty much begging for there to be a blowout for that player to get enough playing time to hit their line. So yeah, sure. Projection says Peyton Pritchard's going to get 17.94. So you're simply saying he's going to get at least 9 points when you bet over 8.5. But again, there's a certain number we like to hit. And I think, what did we say last season? I think we said 15 points was kind of the minimum we want to go with. But all of these are so low. Ugh, disgusting. But hey, we got something that's not just 15 points. Good old Julius Randle on the Twins, or Minnesota Twins, Timberwolves. I'm stuck in baseball still. His line 17.5. He's got a 28% difference with a projection at 22.34. The books are also saying he has an implied chance of going over, a 56% chance of going over. And, I mean, when getting enough minutes, 70% of the last 10 games that he's played last season, he hit this. He bubbled here. He barely missed here. So he's got at least 15 points or more. So this is pretty much just, what, another 3-pointer going in. Don't hate that one. So points, I like points for if you're watching this, if you never tuned into any of the NBA stuff for last season, because we launched pretty much at the end of NBA season last season. I like points. I like the combo stats because there's a certain strategy. So if you're looking at like points, rebounds, assists, but then you go to them individually, you go to somebody's rebounds, you go to someone's assist, and they're projected to go under, then why in the world would you do PRA if one of them is projected to go under their individual line? PRA only makes sense if somebody has a projection that's higher for their points, for the rebounds, and for their assist. If you can find all three of those, then PRA makes perfect sense. But I would not do PRA on somebody that has a projection that's lower than their individual lines on at least one of those. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If not, just let me know. We can go in more detail about that. But Julius Randle points, we could take a quick gander at PRA here. Look at Josh Hart. So his individual points line is pretty low. So he was part of the Villanova Knicks, which they just got rid of. What's his name? I can't ever pronounce his last name. Like the Dante DaVincio. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah. So anyway, I'm not 100% sure of how the Knicks offense is going to look with the big changes they've made here. Oh, there we go, Dante. Yeah, Vincenzo. I don't know. I know that I've heard this name a million times, but right now I'm blanking on the pronunciation. So we're just gonna call him Dante. He got kicked out of the Villanova Knicks. So I don't know if I want to play any Knicks players right now. But Julius Randle, Minnesota points. So I think that's kind of the only. I think that's the only prop right now for this minigame slate that I'm kind of looking at. Let's look at our team stuff here real quick. So it does give the Lakers a slight edge. So whenever you see the team here on Moneyline Predictor, that's not the implied favorite. So if the implied favorite's Minnesota and it's a different team over here, which is the Lakers, and you see like 51, I mean, you can do the money line if you want to, but whenever I see that, what this tells me here, this data, it tells me to go Minnesota spread, or sorry, Lakers spread. And if we go to the spread predictor, it should say, yeah, Lakers +1. Of course, +1, the games can't end at a tie, so you could do money line because +1 is essentially the same thing as picking a money line. If it's +2, I probably would do Lakers +2. Let's look at some betting trends here. This is another neat, cool tool. A lot of new tools here for you guys. If you haven't joined us since last NBA season, you got a lot of new things, but do not feel overwhelmed. There's a button here on top of every tool. If you want to learn how to use it, you click the button that says click to learn. I don't know if there are any. Let's see if there's anything that stands out. There's a ton of money coming on Minnesota spread. 78% of all the money is on the spread. Yet the spread moved from -2 to -1. So that's also interesting. Yeah, nothing jumps out on these two games here for the money line thing. I mean, yeah, I don't love anything enough. So I think for this one, we're just gonna stick with Julius Randle. So yeah, what we're gonna be locking in is Julius Randle 17.5 points. That's the only thing we found on for this very short game slate that we like. Make sure you're using PlayerProps.ai before you lock in anything. It has everything you need to find and research the best bets for NBA, for NHL, for MLB, for NFL, for college football, and in 2 weeks, college basketball. We got it all, baby. Lock it in. Good luck tonight, guys. Again, bet lightly. It's the beginning of the season, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.